Coach, a little different than last time at the Arcana Center. Happy with how the guys played today?
Yeah, guys came out and really competed. It's always a little nervous with these early games. Guys a little bit started a little sluggish, but I thought we came out with good energy. Kind of, got out, got some activation early, as long as with some shots early this morning, and guys seemed like they were locked in. But I'm really pleased. Jakob and Pascal came out and were big for us. I mean, look down, he's plus 40. And plus 33, we'd take that every time. But all of our guys play well. When we look down and we see 27 assists, we know that we're sharing the ball and we're doing the things we're supposed to. A little slow defensively to start the game, but I just think it was just, contesting a little bit harder. I thought our defense was solid, but they were still jumping up, making shots. But once we got locked in there, we were able to get some separation.
Coming off those 2 losses, first time you had lost 2 in a row in a while, this the kind of response you're looking for from these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going back there, it was a tough game in Santa Cruz. We felt, the game was in the balance, could have went either way. That last game of a 12-game road trip, that's always going to be tough. But we fought. I was so proud of the guys how they fought back. We didn't have Yannick that night, and Bruno was dealing with his shoulder. There's a couple different things. A lot of things didn't go for us, but we clawed back and made it a game and had an opportunity to win that game at the end. So that was, even though we didn't win it, I felt like we ended on a good note, and to come back and have the showing that they did today in the early game. It's good. Now we got, but it was good. Those losses was good, because now if I was coming here off a 12-game winning streak, practice would be really weak this week. So, but now we lost. I can go back and say we lost 2 out of 3. So now we can really, lock in and try to, take advantage of these 3 days of practice day. But we're actually going to take 1 off. But we really, go hard these next couple of days before we play again on Saturday.
How is Bruno's shoulder?
He's going to be fine. I think he's just, woke up funny yesterday when we were on the road. And we got some work with Gio and those guys, and was feeling great the last couple of days, and just got a little irritation or something. But I mean, I think he'll be fine. So we're looking forward to him having these few days to kind of recover and get ready for this weekend.
You mentioned the slow start defensively, but in that third quarter, you held them to about 19, scored about 36. Was that some of the best basketball you've seen this group play?
Well, they played some pretty good basketball this year. So I mean, I don't know if go back and watch the tape and see, but I think we've had moments this year where the ball was really humming. Everybody was touching the ball and guys stepping in and shooting the ball with confidence. Will Sheehy was huge for us in the second half. Axel, all these guys. I mean, you look down, it's just every contribution. I mean, even E.J. Singler, who's, coach is probably not supposed to have favorites, but he's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? He just, anything you asked of him, defensively takes charges. Hustles for rebounds, guards guys bigger than he is, and like I said, didn't shoot the ball great tonight. Only 1 for 6, but he had 8 rebounds, 7 assists, plus 31, no turnovers, a block shot. I mean, just go on and on about guys like that. And what can you say about Brady? Brady was Brady. You know what I'm saying? Just when you see these lights, and I told him he belongs in the NBA arena. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he really locks in and focuses in when he sees this type of environment. So hoping something good comes for these guys, man, because it's, like I said, the only way we talked about it in the beginning of the season, for them to get noticed. And we don't have a top 25 players as far as the D-League ranking goes, so we got to continue to win. So that's why we continue to preach, doing what we have to do. And proud of them for clinching, but we still got more work to do. We want to try to play for that number 1 overall seed. So, but I think over the next few games we're going to start trying to rest guys so we can get Negus and good luck some minutes going down the stretch, because it may not be a lot of opportunity for them in the playoffs. But I want to give for all their work and being team players, I want to get them some minutes down the stretch as well. So we'll look at that and come up with a strategy to still put our best effort to try to win games, but making sure that we utilize those guys on the way toward the end.